first 2 years.
That way we could all kind of like talk for a few
Since
minutes.
I've had them, you know, I put on,
do some different
stuff.
So she just said something really interesting, which was that the dog's great, but there are times where even at an 18, she can't get the dog's attention, right? If you feel like you're always at TVM on the e-collar and you always can communicate with your dog, and then you get to a situation or a distraction or your dog's really focused on something and now the e-collar doesn't work. 18 doesn't do anything. You can just press it, nothing happens. Before I say anything, what would you guys say you should do? What would you do?
I'd catch it beforehand, but if I still couldn't get his attention, I'd put it up to TCM.
Okay, so catch it beforehand, whatever it may be, and you would go up to TCM. Now let's just say it's not a matter of catch it beforehand, it's a matter of, like, we know that the dog is distracted like right now, might go to 18 and nothing will work. What else would you do besides go up in number to TCM or try to prevent it, because now we're in it, right? So now we're in it right now. Any other suggestions?
What works always for me is sitting down. Yeah.
Sit and down.
When he's down, he doesn't move.
So layer multiple commands to try to get the dog's focus. Off, sit, down. Try to put the dog into a down.
Good boy.
Any other suggestions? What would you guys do if the e-collar isn't working?
I mean, I was going to ask the same question, because that's how his parents just moved into a house with a pool.
Okay.
And I texted Sam, I was like, Sam, I'm at like 17 and she's going crazy because she thinks that something's going to happen to us in the pool.
Okay. So newer distraction, something very exciting, the e-collar doesn't work. All right, so now we've got two people with the same issue. What would you guys do if the e-collar isn't working on this?
I put him in a sit and I put him in a down simultaneously, and then he's back to normal.
Okay, we need to get more specific. How would you put the dog into a sit or a down if the e-collar is not working?
Oh, I grab the leash, I lift it, and he sits down, and then normally I just point and he goes down. That's what I do.
Not bad. So what he's really saying is the leash. You have multiple tools, an e-collar and a leash. Anybody else have any suggestions? Josh, what do you got?
Use your voice.
Use your voice. Get your dog's attention, get a little animated. If the dog is distracted at something very interesting, you have to become more interesting. This dog's going, you're boring me. So I have to now become, hey, we're gonna get really excited about group class. And the dog's like, I still don't care. I'm gonna relax. But you have to either use the e-collar, use the leash, use your voice. All three are something that you're gonna wanna use. I would use the leash a little bit more. The reason that I kept going over the swinging is because it's a natural way to let the dog know, hey, I need you to focus on me. What do you got?
Good idea.
He gets aggressive, so it's sit. Yes, I get him into a sit using a leash, and I put myself between him and whatever he's aggressive at too.
That is a great tip. Did you hear it? Put yourself in between. So if your dog is reactive, you would just position yourself. So pivot in between just like that. Tell your dog to sit and finish the pivot. Now you're the Secret Service going, President's safe, but you need to block. And then now you can put the dog into a sit or whatever it is. Really, really, really good. You guys are learning and you're helping each other. I love it. Any other tips or suggestions?
What if you just like get away from the distraction? Is that showing the dog like just, I don't know, to run away?
It's fair. If you feel like at some point, I'm trying, I don't know what's going on here, by all means, get away. It's not a matter of you're retreating though, or I'm just gonna get away from the threshold. There are a lot of dog trainers that their solution would have just been, just walk the other way, just cross the street. What I recommend is you're gonna wanna get to the end of the leash in that situation. So let's just say, sit, good. Let's say the dog's reacting, you're gonna wanna go, fine, you can react. I'm gonna get to the end of the leash and the dog's gonna go, oh, I'll come with you, or it might offer up that I'm gonna lay down or whatever it is. What a lot of people do is don't use the leash where you're going, I know. Don't use the leash like this where you're like, I'm panicking, right? The second you get close quarters with your dog and start having tension on the leash, now you're telling the dog you're anxious, right? What I was telling Dick at the beginning of class is maybe you're taking all the advice I give you. Maybe you're saying the mantra every morning. You're trying to let your dog know that you've got it. They can be off duty. You're doing everything that I'm telling you. But if you're not embodying it fully and your dog doesn't take you seriously, then it's almost like, yeah, I mean, mom's the tough one in the family. I'm not really buying it from you. If they don't really buy or believe that you're the Secret Service and that you're gonna protect them and that you've got this entire park right now, I can tell you right now, if a wild wolf came running over here, I would protect you all. And you all know that, which is why you come and you're like, I can't believe my dog is good around all the other dogs. It's like, this is a chess game. But if you're not the chess master, the puppet master, controlling everything for your dog to let them know that it's okay, they will react. You have to let them know that they're off duty and that you've got it. And somebody told me yesterday, I was at paddleboarding and they said, what happened to those clients? They had a aggressive German Shepherd. They kept laughing every time the dog would react. I was like, I didn't notice that because I was just working with the dog, but people noticed that they laughed when their dog reacted. And I'm like, wow. And I have a few clients that also, they'll literally say, I only use the e-collar if the dog gets out of line or does something that I don't like. You're allowing the dog to do these things. There's a girl on YouTube. She's been all over Facebook and YouTube and the news. She's a big YouTuber. She has a big Doberman, and she got on her knees to film a YouTube video, and her Doberman gets face to face with her. She waits until it gets too close and then smacks the dog and like spit on it and does this whole thing. People are screaming animal abuse and all this. It's 100% lazy dog ownership to blame your dog. That's why I immediately said something to you and said, hey, even if you told me, good morning, Carter's having a great day today. Carter's doing great. Carter's behaving beautifully. Carter's a result of what the owners are doing. None of your dogs are just accidentally having a good day. Not a single one of them. If today I eat only vegetables or I fast, I didn't accidentally fast. I didn't accidentally eat healthy. I made the choice. You guys are 100% the reason your dogs are all calm or rolling in the grass, having a lot of fun, going, this is the best group class ever, thank you. You know, but at the end of the day, your dog is only having a good day as a result of good dog ownership, right? So you guys are the reason that your dogs are focused on you, staring, going, Dad, I love you. Can I just be everything in your life? We'll go everywhere together. But that's what we want, is that bond. Or I'm just gonna rest and let me know when we're gonna go somewhere next. But they're doing incredible, and it's because you guys put in the work. I also say that to say this, it's never your dog's fault. If your dog's having a bad day, if your dog's being a jerk or disobedient or testing you or negotiating, it's your job to fix that situation. It's not, he's having an off day today. Michael Jordan didn't have an off day, I believe. I'm pretty sure it was always, I'm Michael Jordan. I wake up and I'm Michael Jordan. I put on my 23 and guess what? Good to go. I can't miss. If you guys get to the point where you can't miss and you're Michael Jordan when you wake up in the morning, the next stage is now your dog's gonna believe it. And if your dog believes that you're the Michael Jordan of dog owners, they're gonna go, can I just go with you? You've got it. I can't wait to go out. She goes everywhere, we go everywhere. She makes me feel safe and happy and secure. That's my Secret Service. I'm the president, I'm just chilling, I just go with them. But that's what we want, is you guys to fully embody it and your dogs will believe it. Once they believe it, Now your dogs are very, very relaxed. Put your dogs in a down if they're not already in a down, and I just want you to slowly back away from your dog and separate the magnet.
You want me to put him on the ground?
He's fine right there. That's technically a place. It'll be easier for him. Be mindful, there's kids running around.
Sit. Down. Down.
Dylan, I noticed also, he's starting to whine too.
When?
Just like periodically, like getting excited or something, he'll start whining, and I'll tell him off and I'll buzz him. But he's been whining more.
This is wonderful. So in terms of if your dog starts to whine from excitement, from impatience, from anticipation, all these things, it goes back to we have to help our dogs relax. They need to know that we're gonna leave here, you're gonna get fed tonight, I'll let you go to the bathroom in 10 minutes, but we have to constantly just let them know, even when they're insecure or unsure, it's okay, just relax. But the most important thing is blowing it off, not taking it seriously and just dismissing the behavior unless there's a reason for it, right? If I had a lot of anxiety right now, it wouldn't be because of you guys, it would be because there's like a storm and I'm like, uh-oh, something's about to happen. When that takes over in my body, it's because there's something bad about to happen, right? That's like my body's giving me that fight or flight type of thing. If you believe that the situation doesn't call for something's about to happen, then you need to just go off, relax. What are you whining for? We're at home. We're in a park. You're totally relaxed. This is how your dog needs to be. Just, I got it, we're laying.